Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to CC Sim Racing, and we are here for our first cash prize event. And in the commentary box with me tonight is Mr. Jesse Linquela. Hello, Jesse. How you doing, buddy?
Fantastic. How are you? I'm
absolutely excited for this because I've actually been around this track and I was nearly quickest, so I'm actually pumped. But we have got a couple of people who are jumping in, and we have got some of the room open, unfortunately, so we might see some random drivers jump in at the last minute, but we will try and get them out as quickly as possible because usually they pick up a Subaru or something and it's not quite the right car. But we'll find out in a minute. Oh, he's actually got the right car, to be fair. Fair enough. But welcome everyone at 2C Sim Racing. We are here for our friends Cordano and also to All Games Coin. So if you'd like to go and check them out, please do so on Facebook and all your socials. And it's a very, very, very good day for us here today, isn't it, Jesse, with our new friends from the other side of the pond, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they were just as excited as we were to get some of this stuff done. It'll be fun to get these guys going, get them on a little, it's almost like a little mini tournament we'll run today, and get guys on the track and promote the All Game Coins. It'll be exciting.
Yeah, definitely. And so let's talk about them a bit before we start the racing. As they're going round, they're actually qualifying as we speak, so no panic at this moment in time. It shouldn't be muted. Someone's just said you're muted. It's definitely not muted, I can assure you of that, and I've just checked. So I'm going to turn this off and then turn this on again, and hopefully you'll be on. So just make sure that you're on now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I thought you were. Sorry. Damo said, "Oh my God, Jesse isn't muted." I do apologise. Just a little bit excited about the racing. No, I usually mute him. So if you are new to this, you will understand why in the other videos that we've done. So yeah, let's go and talk about our friends All Game Coin. So basically, AGC is an esports platform that's powered by Cardano. Okay, so the idea was to have a platform that players from all different consoles, PC, mobile games, can come to find different levels of competition in all types of gaming. Hence the name, All Game Coin. So yeah, exactly. So at the end of this, if you're lucky enough, you will get a couple of coins in your name. Then you basically have a wallet. That wallet ends up being cash. At some point, you can either, pull them in and say, "Yep, I'd like to take that," or you can use them for other events, part of the All Game Coins events that we're going to hopefully have more of, and you will enjoy as well. And obviously, the more you get, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and hopefully Cardano are also watching us today, so this is going to be an absolute cracker. So MAZDA Cash Cup, winner takes all, and it's £100 on the kitty. So yeah, that's going to be absolutely, everyone give us an all. Well, just me and you though, mate, so yeah, that's good. I like that.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so am I. So we do have viewers coming in. Thank you very much. We've got Nassim there as well. We've got Mammy there as well, and Wech is Wech. There we go, I've remembered it. So wait for Mammy to rewind that later. So we got not racing tonight. Yeah, well, he is, I'm pretty sure he is. Hi Mammy, says Mart. So drivers are out at the moment, so and our man himself is out on track as well. So let's go and take a look at some of these drivers before we do so. So Butler's out, who's been absolutely doing a fantastic job for us here at CC Sim Racing. We've got glowing gold for CCR in his new livery as well. And then we've got E-Team Hard Lee. There he is for E-Team Hard. So absolutely fantastic to have Lee back, and we'll talk about Lee a little bit later on while he's driving. And obviously representing the sim version of the actual real race team in the BTCC, so absolutely fantastic. And Mammy's laughing because I actually said it right. Did I say it right? I hope I said it right. So there is Lee out on track. We've also got a little bit further down, we've got Annalisa Wright racing in the LB Racing livery today in her Mazda. Slightly a bit of glitching, but not a lot we can do about that. It's just because of the cross-play between the PS4 and PS5, and great to have her out on track. Dusty is also on track, but there's your man there. There is AJB, Mr. Andrew himself, Andrew Wozier there, and he is out on track with his All Games Coin livery, which is done by Vasecraft, so well done to them. Wish I was racing, says Diablos Gaming. I bet indeed. So there is AJB, sorry, should I say. Pabas is in as well. So, that's Enki. That's Enki. Right, okay, so now we know who Enki is. Yeah. Dusty's in as well, and great to see Dusty on track. And a lovely couple of images there. The decals I just noticed on the back of Dusty's car that says Galatelli. Unfortunately, Eddie Scallon, aka Galatelli, unfortunately lost his life, and you know, it's a very sad news. Very big racing rivals, a very good driver as well, and he taught me a few things in the world of setup. I was absolutely useless at it, but he was very good at it, and unfortunately we've lost another incredible gamer and racer in this world of the virtual side anyway. So condolences go out to the family and also the friends of Galatelli, Eddie Scallon. So Dusty is out on track as well. So we've got quite a few people out at the moment, and we're just going to take a look at the groups, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this should all go well. Ping, there we go, boom. There is the groups. So race 1 lineup should be Team Hard Lee. Then we got Ridwan F1, AJB, F1, so it's finalised, but I like how he's done that. It's really cool.
Yes, he just sent you a friend request, by the way.
Oh, so did he? Oh, quick. Let's. I can do that while nobody's looking. Look at this. This is fantastic. It's amazing that we get all these things done, and there we go. So we should be racing now. So here we'll be in. So finalised there. Glowing Gold is there as well for CCR. Enki also racing tonight. Richard Pugh also racing there. We've got Mr. Stickman, who's there as well. We got the American Annalisa Wright, who races in the AWRC. Then we have Butler also for Team CC, and Dusty out in that lovely livery that we just noticed there a minute ago. Jesse, I'm just going to do something if you can just chat along and let the viewers know about some of these drivers on track, because obviously especially the lady drivers. We want them out there on track, don't we? That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to watch everything too, and I'm actually looking at some of the times. We had talked some of the times for this track in the lobbies, and it looks like best time right now is like mid 54s. We had heard rumors of some 53s, high 53s hiding in some of the lobbies, but those have not come to fruition yet, which is probably maybe somebody might be fibbing a little. We do have that happen sometimes. They like to terrify other people, but it looks like in this group though, we got Dusty, Butler, and Lee are the top 3 guys. So we got an American, a couple Brits, and we've got some Americans in there too, with Annalise. So this is exciting. I'm excited to see what this group. We got a wide variety of talents too in this group too, which is great to see. It's fun to see these guys measure themselves against some of the better drivers in our league too, which will be something different.
Oh mate, I tell you what, you wait until you see Group 3. It's very, very, very attractive to the eye. Let's just say that. But that is going to be a challenge. Anyone who gets through the top 5 in Group 3 is going to be in for it. It's going to be absolutely wicked. Thank you very much for that, Jesse. Really do appreciate that. So at the moment, we see obviously Butler on pole, Dusty second, Lee in third, Alice Wright fourth, Richard Pugh there in fifth, and AJB in 6th place there. Papas is in 7th. Stickman is there in 8th. We have got a couple of drivers still going round. There's Finalise, who's just got on track as well. And we'll see how he gets on.
A very pretty car, too. I like that car.
Yeah, it does look quite pretty, doesn't it? He's all over the back of Richard Pugh at the moment. So great to see him out on track. And fingers crossed all goes well tonight for them. So just going to let Finalise get a couple of laps in before we get cracking. Yeah, so we've got 3 group races. We'll go for group 2 as well quickly. So there is Marty there, Sprinkler, Ivan, Pac-Man, who absolutely whooped me yesterday. We've got Danzo there, Matty Cake as well. We've got V8 Jag, Dog Lucky, Audio Muted, and Tartan's back at CC Sim. So that is absolutely brilliant. Diabolus Gaming, I have no idea. I have messaged him. I've had no word. So at the moment, he's not actually racing. So fingers crossed he does. We've also got Group 1. And this is the group that I was talking about. So, sorry, not Group 1. Group 3, sorry. Group 3 is Evo, who's back from TTR. So great to see Evo back. We've got Red Spectre, who's now on point here at CC Sim. We've got Mr. D. Roberts, who was panicking about this group. LB Lewis, obviously, is our admin here and also has LB Racing and does a lot of karting. So great to see him on track. But he's also in this group as well, so he's not looking forward to it either. ORT Kings, also Dominant Performance Racing. We've got Mr. Matt Fletcher, who's actually a real-life championship leader in the Mazda Clubman Championship in UK. So it's great to have Fletch back. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do his livery, but you would have seen it on track today, which is so annoying. Rippin' the Terran's there as well, so great to see Rippin' the Terran managing to make his race today. We've got SVV KC, not seen him yet, looking forward to seeing how he gets on today from another group, so great to see him in this as well. And we've got Mr. J Hartman, who left it very, very late, but he is also racing today, so absolutely fantastic. I think we're ready to go here, Jesse. I think everyone's had enough laps. Finalises now in 5th.
Yep, I think everybody's good to go. Let's do some racing.
Let's do some racing. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be the first race of the evening, and it's going to be an absolute belter. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of horns going. Not too sure why the horns are going. They should be banned for that. But here we go. It's Butler on pole, Dusty second, Glowing in third. Lee is there in 4th place. We've finalised in 5th. Alex Wright managing to get top 6 position there. Fantastic stuff from her. So here we go. All the cars identical. Good start there from Glowing in 3rd place as he goes into turn 1 for the first time. But it's going to be Butler from Glowing, and Dusty's gone backwards and gone into 3rd place as we come into turn 1 for the first time. It will be Butler from Glowing from finalised in 5th. Everyone seems to have got through nicely. There's Annalisa, Richard Pugh. We've also got AJB, the man who is promoting this race today. So absolutely fantastic to see him up there as well in 9th. He's trying to go down the inside of Papas for position and gets that done. So he goes through into 8th place. So good stuff from him. Back to the leaders. It's Butler from Glowing, from Dusty, from Lee, from finalised. And it seems like a great start from everyone here, Jesse.
Yeah, and you got to watch the draft on these. These they get some pretty heavy drafts, so I'm going to see what happens coming into this next corner. They might come in a little hot, but we got some pretty good drivers. They'll do fine.
They're all drifting round. Annalise Wright sideways coming round the corner there. AJB goes a little bit wide, still holding on that 8th place from Papas and Stickman. So let's go back to the leader. Butler in the lead at this moment in time. Glowing in 2nd. Dusty in 3rd. This is what it's nice. It's nice to be a house husband, isn't it? You get all this time, and you can see why. He's in the front at the moment, Mr. Butler. So Amy will be rooting him on at the moment. Oh, Glowing spun. Glowing has spun out, and we're going to have to take a look at that. What happened to Glowing there? Did he catch the side of the track? I think he did. So unfortunately for Glowing, he is spun out of this one. So just comes out the corner. Oh, just hits the grass and goes round. Nearly takes Dusty for a ride as well.
Yeah, good little fight for 5th right now too. Richard managed to get past Annalise there, but it looks like top 5, correct? Go forward, is that correct?
That's right, top 5 go through to the next round.
Yeah, so good battle right here. Oh, and Glowing comes inside. Oh,
big time incident there, and that's going to cost him as well. So massive contact there from Glowing, and yeah, not too sure what that was all about. Frustrations obviously kicking in for him. So it's Butler in the lead, Dusty in 2nd, Lee there in 3rd, doing a good job. Finalised in 4th. Richard Pugh still holding 5th. So 5th is the battle we need to watch out for. But watch out for Stickman. This is fantastic stuff from him. Goes down the inside, and he's trying to get a pass done on Papas, but not quite doing it. Good little battle between those two. There's Glowing in 8th, and AJB at the back of the pack, unfortunately. So a mistake there. And Annalise Wright all the way down in 10th place. So we missed that. But the leaders, Butler, Dusty, Lee now in 3rd. We've finalised in 4th. Let's go on board with our man here, Butler, and let's see what he can see. Fantastic race so far here, Jesse.
Yeah, no, it's looking good. The guys in back are, man, they fell off. I'm not sure what happened. Richard was close to the rest of that group, and now they've kind of fallen off. So we'll see if 6th place is holding up. Wow, Stickman's really wanting to get by back there. He says, let me up there at 5th place.
Yeah, definitely. Fastest lap from Dusty, a 54.5 as we go into lap 4, and these two doing a super job to try and pull away. As you can see, finalised now into 3rd place, and looking forward to seeing how he gets on for the rest. And here he is, Flying Fox Racing Team. So Mr. Mark Moran, if he's watching, will be very pleased to see his driver there in 3rd place. Leeds there in 4th. There is Richard Pugh still holding 5th place. Papas is now having a great battle. Look at this battle for 6th. Absolutely fantastic. You can see, look at AJB using all the tracking a little bit more as they come through. And there's Glowing in 7th. He's trying to find an inside line here on Papas, and Papas has to give him room. Unfortunately, it's a little glitch there on him, and fingers crossed that doesn't cause too many issues. But Glowing now in to 6th place. He's having a good run here, hard on the brakes, goes down the inside, should have that done. It looks like he has. If he can just hold that line, he has, and goes into 6th place. So let's go back to the leaders. Butler, Dusty, finalised. Then it's Lee. And then Richard Pugh at the moment looks like he's going to do it. So plenty of time though. 6 minutes to go. Glowing there in 6th. Could close him down, Jesse, but plenty of time for Richard to get away.
And somebody forgot to tell Dusty that he's well within the top 5 and he shouldn't be fighting for places, because he's trying to chase down Butler, and Butler's well aware and trying to get away as quick as he can.
Oh, brilliant stuff. It really, really is. And I do apologise for the fuel flashing coming up. I'm not too sure why it's doing it. Everyone's got a big enough tank, but it's just another one of those fantastic things on GT7, which is a real shame because it is a really good, entertaining race as well. So, Butler in the lead, Dusty in 2nd. Again, Butler just making a mistake there. Dusty's really putting on the pressure, and as you said, top 5 go through, and that's not really what he wants to do. But I'll tell you what, they all want to win. They all want to win, and it's all about that win, isn't it? Dusty with the fastest lap, 54.5, as they crossed the line again. No wind here on all the races. And,
yeah, it doesn't say... The battle for 5th right now hasn't really materialized. There's a big space right now between 4th and 6th. But man, the battle in back is great. Glowing and Papas seem to be all over each other.
Yeah, they're having a lovely fight there, aren't they, as well? Stickman there in 8th place. Lovely looking liveries. I do like these cars at the moment. Oh, and as I say that, AJB has just spun out. Oh, that's really unfortunate. He was doing very, very well. And but I'll tell you what, great for showing your sponsors, I tell you. Absolutely fantastic. Gets lots of coverage there. Annalise Wright still there in 10th, so that's a good battle going to be coming about any moment now. Let's go back on board with Dusty if we can get an in-car view. There we go. And
Yeah,
it's Dusty in second, Butler in first still, but it's very close here, Jess.
Yeah, this is one of those tracks. There's not that many turns in it, but each one of them is pretty precarious, and all you have to do is hit a little of the dirt, and you can go flying, just like AJ did there. It's a tough situation, but we've all been there. If you're raced in this game, you've been there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've been in the sand quite a few times and built a few sandcastles. I also got a 99 ice cream with a flake, really nice. But finalised is there. You can see him in the background doing very, very well. He sort of got away from that man, Lee Duncan, in 4th place, but I'll tell you what, top 5 still go through, remember, so keep an eye on those top 5. Glowing Gold in 6th, Papas in 7th, Stickman in 8th at the moment, and then there's a great little battle going on between Annalise Wright and AJ B at the back of the pack, but still going strong are all the drivers, and it is starting to get a little bit spicy at the front here, because Dusty's really closed in.
Yeah, and we talked to Finalize right before the race too, and he gave us the standard line that he only had practiced for 20 minutes, and we know how that usually goes. That means that they're going to be actually smoking once they get on the track.
Yeah, the words "wing it" we hear all the time here at CC, and when you see someone, they're quick. We've not seen him before, but he's pretty quick, and when they say "wing it," it's pretty okay, I guess. And you can see he gets the purple sector, not by a lot. But he is purple at the moment, so who's going to get that fastest lap? That is going to be the interesting one. And do you know what? I might throw in something.
Is on top of Richard Pugh. I hate to break up your little thing there, but we actually have a battle for 5th now.
Absolutely fantastic. You can see, looking on the map, you can see Butler and Dusty finalised and the top 3 battling away. And Richard spun out. Oh, Richard under pressure. And that is not what you want, is it? So Richard Pugh there under real pressure. As you see Lee coming round, and here we go. Are we going to see that mistake on the brakes? Turns that a little bit too early on the brake, and that's what you not want to do. You want to try and keep that car as straight as you can in the braking zone, and then turn at the last minute. And there we go. Richard Pugh now really has to open up the tap, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's got to throw a caution to win at this point. I don't even know if that's good enough, but we'll see what happens here. Man, the battle at the front is great, though. Those guys are all over each other.
Yeah, it's very close, and as I said before, you've got to keep concentration. You can see Butler made a mistake there, Dusty made a mistake there, and Finalised is really putting the pressure on these two, and he's got the fastest lap with 54.413. This is impressive stuff from these two top 3 drivers here. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So, there is Finalised, there is Dusty, and there is Butler, and Finalised gets another fastest lap ever, 54.1.
That's crazy. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm happy to see it.
Oh, wow. Absolutely fantastic. Very good team, this. Very good team, Flying Fox Racing Team. And great to see the Americans coming over to CC. It's been a while. Oh, and he makes a mistake, and that's going to cost him. Just saying, it's a little mistake. And that's a couple of attempts going up the hill here. And very lucky, actually. It didn't cost him too much time, because it looked like Dusty made a mistake as well. So Butler's can breathe for a little while. I think 3 temps is enough breathing space, I reckon, on this car. What do you reckon, Jess?
It should be, but we'll see.
Yeah, Dusty made a mistake coming into the hairpin. Butler braked, and that's giving him a second gap now, so that's made it interesting. Now his Finalised going to have an opportunity here, Jesse.
Yeah, and coming up, this is going to be the last lap. Not this one, but the next one.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, 40 seconds to go. Yeah, I think this might be the last lap, actually. As you can see, Finalised going down the inside for position, but Dusty's going to have the inside line. Hard on the brakes. Does he get it done? And I tell you what, great respect there from Dusty, but he's giving him some argy-bargy, and side-by-side still the two. And this is going to be interesting as they go over the sausage curb with no sausage, pepper or salt there, and fantastic stuff. A little bit of vinegar, and over the sausage they go, but they missed it, which is great for Dusty because he's still managing to hold this second place off Finalised, and he's having a look down the inside this time. He's going to leave it on the brakes, is he? But Butler in the lead at the moment, hard on the brakes, so it looks like definitely it's going to be these 3 through, but you never know in this race as Finalised goes through into second, and Dusty just lets him go through and thinks, do you know what? We're there. All 3 of us are through.
Yep, see you in the final.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so Butler goes through. Dusty's still pushing for that second place, so it's Butler who takes the win. It's Finalised in second, Dusty in third. I'll tell you what, Lee's really happy with that. That's fantastic. So well done to Lee. Oh no, don't do that! Don't do that! Oh!
That was not a handbrake. That was I got excited a little too fast.
Yeah, I hope so. So there is Lee goes through, Glowing goes through, Richard Pugh goes through. There is Papas as well. Well done to him. Goes into 7th place. Andy Stickman in 8th. Annalisa Wright is going to come through there, and she is going to take 9th for LB Racing. Unfortunately, had that issue at the start, so they're coming through now. 10 seconds to go. Hopefully, they'll get through before the checker flag flashes off, and there is AJ who comes through, and well done to him as well. So there are your racers, but it's Butler who takes this win. Top 5 go through.
Very exciting.
Oh, that was a bit tempting, wasn't it? Look at that. It's a bogey track. It is. It's absolutely insane. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Don't forget to please like, subscribe. And also, if you want to be a member, you can go down and just click that money icon. And you can also be a member here at CG Sim, which gives you a few privileges for some events that we do have in the future. So let's take that on there. Let's save that, and let's take a look at those race results. So it's Butler who takes the win, finalised in 2nd, but gets the fastest lap, so we'll keep an eye on that. I will just write that down, actually. Finalised. Oh, pen, don't run out now. 54.168, which is a great time from him. Dusty in 3rd, Lee in 4th, Glowing in 5th, and Richard Pugh in 6th, Papas Nagras in 7th, and Stickman in 8th. Richard Pugh, if you're listening, just be a backup if Dusty doesn't make it, okay? Because he did say he might not be able to make the final. So if you are there, Richard, and you are listening, you should be there. And lovely to see that. Well done, Glowing. Glowing just put, sorry to all at the beginning. Got a bad back from work. Pain shot through me as I went into the braking. No excuse, but I hope I will let all involved back past. Yeah, well done, mate. No, you did a good job there, and congratulations. Super job. Absolutely super. So that is the races for race 1 of the evening, Jesse. And let's take a look at the lineup for race 2. And cheers, Richard. I love it to see that most people are watching as well. So race 2. So lobby is up for race 2. So drivers for race 2, if you could please come in, that'd be fantastic.
I'm in already.
Fantastic. Oh, you're racing this one, aren't you, Jesse? I forgot about that.
I am, but I'll hang out during the I was going to say the tryout, the qualifier.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. Well, great stuff from all the drivers, and as we said, so great to see that top 5 through. So, after a very, very interesting first race, we now have a second race. And as you can see, it's Marty there, Sprinkler, Ivan, Pac-Man, Danzo, Matty Cake, V8 Jag, Dog Lucky, Audio Muted, and Tartan. So they will be coming into this race. And again, very interesting to see. It looks like Fletcher's joined the party as well. But if we just go quickly message him and say he's not in this, he's in the next one, then that will hopefully sort that all out. So how's it feel, Jesse, at the moment? You looking good out there?
There's nothing more fun than sliding around these corners. It's pretty awesome, and it's not something we're used to. You know, we're usually racing like GT3s, GT4s, and so you get out there and, you know, it just hugs the corner like nobody's business. But you go too fast in this one, you're just going to send a bunch of smoke about.
Indeed. Indeed. I'm looking forward to this, mate. Hopefully it will see you in the final, but you never know. You never know. Danny Felix says, nervous wreck. Oh, I love this. This is brilliant. Everyone's got feeling the pressure now. Oh, yeah. So I just messaged Fletch, so I think he's doing some reconnaissance work. And he's actually in the room, but he's going to be watching, he said. So Matt Fletcher actually races in the Mazda Championship in the UK, so I'm absolutely honoured to have him on track, and he let me know yesterday. Oh, I'll come and join. So absolutely brilliant, fantastic to have him. So we also got Marta says, "You're not well?" Question mark. Just said, Glenn gave me the jelly legs, and he closed the gap so quick. He did indeed. Nervous Rex says, Dan, love that. Dusty making me nervous there. I think he was playing the smart game though. Yeah, he did. But I'll tell you what, Mr. Finalised was he? He was right up for it, wasn't he? And we got YT, Marta Ice is on. No need to push. No need to push it at that point, says Dusty. Yeah, good point. Very good point indeed. So more drivers are coming in, which is absolutely brilliant stuff. And we have Southpaw there, which is Marta. We've got Pac-Man, who was really good last night. Ivan also. So Ivan was, I think he was the quickest driver on track. So again, watch out for him. Dog Lucky's back, so we've got a couple of CC guys in there, and great to see Audio Muted out on track as well. Everyone seems to be very happy at the minute. So let's take a look at those drivers out on track. So there's Southpaw at the moment. We'll see who takes the pole position. So we'll give them a couple of minutes to slide around and have a little bit of fun. So Southpaw at the moment holding pole position with a 55. But let's go, Marty, from David. Cheers, Dave, for joining us. Thank you very much. 54.8 from Pac-Man, so Pac-Man steals pole position. Tartan, great to see Tartan back here at CC Sim Racing. Oh, that's not looking good though, that glitches it. So fingers crossed that sort of settles itself down, because it's hopping around like a good one at the minute.
Hopping around like a what?
Hopping around like a good one.
Okay.
I could say hopping around like a jumping jack bunny or something like that. Does that sound okay?
I can understand that.
So Audio Meter goes into second. So well done to Audio. Now into second place. There is Danzo. So great to see Danzo out on track. Team CC represented in Group 2. Yeah, they are full on representing. So yeah, wasn't expecting all these drivers. I thought they were going to do their own liveries, but no, they decided to drive the CC one. So there's Danzo in 6th place at the moment. He comes around to do his qualifier. Lovely to see these liveries. Really, really good. And there is my co-host out on track in a minute, Mr. Jesse Limenicker. No pressure now, you're on TV.
That's right, that's right. I'll be sure to slide it nicely.
Awesome. Only a second off the time in a minute, mate, but anything can happen in this race. That sounds like a game show thing, doesn't it?
It's easier said than done, man. Some of these corners, you slide through them and you're like, oh my God, they're 1.5 seconds. But if you could just nail them, I mean, it's a huge difference in pace, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah, definitely. There's Dog Lucky. Great to have Dog Lucky back. Had a problem with the car earlier. Seems to have fixed it. I think he just had to buy a new one. Not too sure what that was all about. But Sprinkler there. Watch out if you want to be in the sprinkle zone. This man is going to come and get you, because on his day, he's a good driver. Representing LB Racing again. So great to see so many representing LB Racing today. Matty Cake is there on track as well. Really representing All Games Coin. Lovely to see that. And also, don't forget, if you are watching and interested, go and check out the competition we got for Matty Cake. He has a lovely rig that he's used for quite some time, and he wants to give it away. He doesn't want to sell it, he wants to give it away. So absolutely brilliant.
Wow.
So yeah, so if you want to design a livery for him, he will look and decide that on a live stream, and we'll have some nice like music as we spin the car around and talk about it, and then we'll give it a 7 or a whatever you want to do. Depends if you watch Strictly Come Dancing. So there we go. So there is Matty, and he goes pole position. So that's made everything very, very interesting. And thank you very much, Cole, for the £2 there. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Right, I think we're ready to race here, Jesse.
Well, I gotta mute then, because I gotta go. You don't want to hear the cursing when something goes bad.
I'll mute. Don't worry. I'll mute you. How about that? There we go. I've muted him. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an absolute belter. Are you ready to rock? Yes, we are. And we have 11 drivers in this one. And let's get ready to race. So here we go for Group 2. It's Matty on pole, Ivan in second, Pac-Man third, Southpaw in fourth, Audio Muted in fifth. There's your top 5. Top 5 go through, remember. Here we go. Watch out for TNR V8 Jag at the back. So everyone goes away. Oh, my goodness me. There's a couple that missed the jump there, which was very, very interesting to see. But away we go. And it's Matty who takes the lead. And Ivan's going to try and snip down the outside here of Pac-Man, but Pac-Man goes to the inside. Little bit of contact between the two of them. Pac-Man goes through. Ivan's having a look down the inside. Doesn't quite do it. And it's Pac-Man goes into second. Ivan in third. Southpaw there in fourth. Followed by Audio Muted in fifth. Watch out for Tartan there in sixth place. There is Sprinkler in seventh. Good battle between Limelicker V8 Jag and Dog Lucky at the back here. Brilliant little battle going on. And it looks like at the moment Matty has got the lead, but Pac-Man's looking around the outside here as we go through the sweeping S's up to the hairpin for the first time. It's Matty Matty who's holding the lead, but Pac-Man around the outside, hard on the brakes. He doesn't want to be there, and he's trying to keep the wider line as Pac-Man, so he gets the grip on the outside, and it hasn't worked for him, but he's going to keep pushing now as they go up to turn 1 for the second time, and we're going to go on board with Matty, and that's what he can see from the rear view of his mirror. This is absolutely fantastic. Again, just as a little glance as Pac-Man to the rear, and back into turn 1 we go. So, Matty holds the inside line. Ivan having a look down the inside. Southpaw having another little push down the inside again. And has a little bit of contact with Matty. And he goes round. Oh, he goes round. And he's managed to get it back together. Oh, contact with Sprinkler. And Ivan's gone off. Goodness me. Goodness me. Let's have a look at that again. That's real shame for Matty there. As he turns in, Ivan was there. Had a nose, spun round. And then he just see in the background there, Ivan also spins out. So contact from both drivers, and that should have sorted itself out. So at the moment, Pac-Man in the lead, Audio Muted second, Tartan now in third, Southpaw in fourth, and Matty has still managed to hold fifth place, but he'll be on the chase. Sprinkler in sixth. There is V8 Jag in seventh place. Jesse now in eighth place. Lime Liquor now just being pinched by Dog Lucky, teammate at CC Sim Racing. Great little battle here between the two of them. Ivan at the back in 10th, with Danzo in 11th at this moment in time. But Danzo has the fastest lap of 55.2, so keep an eye on him at the back of the grid. Meanwhile, Pac-Man in the lead. Audio Music second. There is Tartan in third. Southpaw all over his backside here. Let's have a look at that. On board with Southpaw. Brilliant stuff. Oh, he's trying to have a look down the inside. That's going to be very brave. Had to bottle that, didn't he? Had to back out a little bit. And lucky for Tartan, he saw him. Scotsman there in third. Look to the back. There is Matty closing. Look at the closing speed from Matty there coming through the final corner. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, we've lost Tartan. Tartan's somewhere. Where is he? We can't see him. There he is. He's there in third place. Fourth place, should I say. And Ivan's making a few moves as well. So watch out for Ivan behind V8 Jag. Now passes him for position. So let's keep an eye on that. There's Dog Lucky in seventh. On the brakes again they go. Ivan in 8th place. There is V8 Jag having a look down the inside. Not quite doing it there. Dog Lucky under real pressure here. Look at Danzo making some moves now. 6.5 minutes of this race to go. And pressure is on for all these drivers. As you can see, there's Dog, there's Ivan, and there is V8 Jag there in the background, chasing him down. Danzo looking very feisty there in 10th. Line looking to the back of the grid at the moment. But leader comes through the hairpin for the fourth time, and it's Pac-Man in lead from Audio Muted. Goes very, very wide there. Needs to get out under control. Southpaw there in third. Marty doing a superb job. Matty now into fourth place with Tartan down, dropping into fifth. So all to play for as Sprinkler, his teammate, is there. And Ivan now up to seventh. So keep an eye on Ivan. He's absolutely flying at this moment in time. Fastest lap from Matty as we go through 54.6. There is your leader, Pac-Man, at the minute. Yeah, Southpaw is quick. He's very, very quick indeed. So surely he didn't need to... What did I miss? You've missed quite a bit actually. Contact at the start, but I'll tell you what, Matty's done very, very well to grab that back. But Ivan's in seventh, so can Ivan get a top 5 finish? That would be very impressive from there. But Matty is on the charge, so Red Mist is down. And there he is. You can just see him in shot. So Pac-Man in the lead. Audio Muted in second. Southpaw in third. Matty there. In third is Southpaw. Matty in fourth. There is Tartan and goes wide. Contact with the wall. Sprinkler not managing to close up on there. Still that fastest lap from Matty as they cross the line. No changes for this lead at the moment. Ivan there in seventh. Dog Lucky in 8th. V8 Jag still there in 9th place. Oh, as you can see, Dog Lucky going very wide, and V8 Jag did very well to slam those brakes on and stop himself from contact. But Danzo's still there in 10th place and not quite getting into those low 54s that you need to be to have any sort of chance in this race. So there it is, Pac-Man in the lead. Audio Muted, great shot as they come up to the hairpin at lap 6. Brilliant stuff. Pac-Man, Audio, Southpaw. Then Matty in 4th place. Tartan still there in 5th. Sprinkler in 6th. There we go. There's Tartan. So he looks like he's got a bit of a gap now. and starting to pull away. Southpaw still holding third place, but Matty is really on the charge. On board with Matty. If we can get a... There we go. Nice in car of Matty. Let's see what he's listening to. Dulcet tones of a Mazda engine. So Pac-Man in lead. Audio second. Southpaw third. Matty still holding fourth, but a lovely view from Matty's car here of a great battle that's kicking off in front. So we look to our inside. Does he go through? A little bit wide. There goes Audio Muted and Southpaw side by side of him. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, Matty's lost the back end of the car in the background. He's managed to do it. And we're going to go side by side with with Marty there in second, now third. Hard on the brakes. The Scotsman on the outside. Brilliant stuff. Good racing from the two of them. Hard on the brakes. Goes Audio Muted. Defensive work going on. You can see V8 Jag diving over the curbing in the background. Absolutely brilliant. Southpaw now having a look for another position change. Here we go. Down the inside of the S's. Very brave. Great respect from the two drivers. Oh! Shuts the door. This music to Matty's ears. Look at it. He's closing in now. Hard on the brakes again goes Audio. Wide goes Southpaw this time. Very clever. Gets the exit speed. Oh my goodness me, what a race. Oh, Tartan hits the wall again. Audio Muted has to go defensive this time. That's a brilliant battle at the back there for 6th, 7th and 8th. Audio Muted hard on the brakes and Southpaw goes through. So good move from Southpaw, goes through into second place and Audio into third. Matty in fourth. Tartan still holding fifth. Sprinkler's not that far behind. Danzo now in 7th place. Matty still holds the fastest up at 54.6. V8 Jag makes a move there on Dog Lucky. Jesse's still there as well. There he goes. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Ivan now dropped all the way back in to 11th place. I'm not too sure what's happened to Ivan because he was on it. Pac-Man, absolutely sensational drive from him at the moment. So there he is in first. Southpaw in second. Audio Muted in third. Defending now from Matty. What a drive this is from Matty Cake from, well, that big mistake now into 4th place. Brilliant driving. Down the inside. On the brakes, doesn't quite do it there. 1 minute 26 seconds to go. Great racing between these three, really is. On board with Marty Southpaw here. Pac-Man's away, 3.3 seconds, so this battle is on at the moment. Here they go, through the S's. What a race. 59 seconds, so by the time they get over the line... Oh, Audio's had contact with Southpaw and has hit him pretty hard. And that's going to put him out. And now Audio Muted's backed off. He's flashed his lights to apologise. And that's given Matty Cake the position of 2nd place. Look at this. Have a look at that replay. Yeah, there's the contact. Sorry, just missed that. There's the contact. Matty goes through. And a little flash of the lights from Audio to apologise. So let's have a look further back. So Tartan's now being pressurised here by Sprinkler. So Sprinkler's chased him down. There is Danzo in 7th. V8 Jag in 8th. Dog Lucky in 9th. Then we got Lime Liquor there in 10th. Oh, we need to keep an eye on the battle for that 2nd place. But at the moment, Pac-Man's coming around the final corner. What a sensational drive this is from him. But are we going to see a position change here? Are they going to be brave? No, I think they're taking a gamble and they want to get to that final, don't they? So as they come around the final corner, it's going to be Pac-Man who's absolutely demolished the teams out on track today. So there is Pac-Man who takes the win. It's going to be Matty with a sensational drive there. Goes into 2nd place. Southpaw in 3rd. And then we've got Audio Muted in 4th place. And Tartan's going to take out the top 5. So it's going to be Pac-Man, Matty, Southpaw, Audio Muted and Tartan who take out the top 5. Sprinkler in 6th. It's going to be V8 Jag in 7th. It's going to be Danzo in 8th. Dog Lucky in 9th. Jesse in 10th. And then we're going to see Ivan at the back there in 11th place. My goodness me. What a race. There's your winner, Pac-Man. Good driving. Good driving. That was interesting. So that was race 2. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. And what a race. What a race that was. Absolutely brilliant. So we saved that replay because that was very, very well watchable, wasn't it? So everyone is coming out of the room now. And let's take a look at those race results. So it's Pac-Man who takes the win. It's Matty Cake in second. Southpaw in third. Audio Muted in fourth place. And then we have Tartan who takes out the top 5 there. Then we've got Sprinkler in 6th, V8 Jag in 7th, Danzo in 8th, and we have Dog Lucky in 9th, Lime Liquor in 10th, and Ivan in 11th. Hopefully we've got Jesse back in the room now after that race. How did you feel, mate? That seemed like there was a lot of pressure there.
That was a lot of fun. You know, from first to last, what was it, 18 seconds? I mean, that's crazy good. That's good and competitive. I like that. I figured out I was losing like half a second on that hairpin every single lap. That was the difference in the race for me. I got to figure out how to slide around the corners like those guys were doing.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very, very tough car. It really is. But once you get it right and you get it dialed in, mate, it's so much fun. It really is. So there we go. There is your top 5. So well done to Pac-Man, Matty, Southport, and Audio Muted. And Tartan. Great to see Tartan there. So well done, everyone. Great race. Now we have the next round, which is going to be an absolute corker. Really looking forward to this. So this is Group 3. And we have Evo there, Red Spectre, Mr. Roberts there as well. Hopefully he's racing. I'm not too sure if he's going to make it or not. Hopefully he does. We've also got Danny C, who's also in, who raced yesterday, which is great to see him on track. We've also got Fletch there, the man from the actual Mazda Championship, so hopefully he gets through. It'll be good to see him there. Rippin' the Terran's also on track. We've also got SVV KC, he'll be on track. And also Mr. J Hartman, so hopefully we'll get those drivers in as soon as we possibly can. Absolutely brilliant. So, Matchgate, what happened turn 2? There's a bit of contact, mate. It looked like Ivan had got an inside line on you, and as you turned, he took the rear end of you. But then Ivan also spun, so absolutely crazy. But great result there, Matty. Well done. Great result. So Roberts is now in, so we have got a couple of drivers coming in, and Rippin' the Terran also in, so that's fantastic. Great news. Let's go Dauntless, says Nick. We've got Go Kings. Let's win this, says Antonio Marquez. Love to see that. So drivers coming in, absolutely brilliant. Loving to see this.
I'm looking through the group that's in there already. That's a pretty nice looking group already. Oh, except I need to get out of there. I can't race again.
Yeah, it's frightening. Yeah, get yourself out of there. We've got some guy called Snowy Mad Dog. I'm not too sure who that is. If anyone knows, then that'd be great. Rippin's just left the room. Hopefully that's not going to cause another issue like it did in the last event. And lovely to see you, Watsy. Great to see Watsy there as well. Joining in. And so there's an inside chat that happened with Matty. Matty's had a really bad foot, and to be fair, it looked pretty nasty, to be honest. But Cole's decided to jump on that, and he said, "What happened?" And Cole said, "Your foot fell off." Brilliant.
Good lord.
Well, he did very, very well. We've got KC says SVV KC is joining now. Great to see that. Absolutely brilliant. Hopefully he did get my friend request. I think he did. And don't forget, if you can do, also please do, as we said before, please like and subscribe. We do appreciate that, everyone. I
think we should tip our hat to All Game Coins for sponsoring this event. It's very nice of them.
It is very nice of them indeed. So All Games Coins are the ones that are representing this fantastic event, and we really do appreciate that. Also in association with Cardano. And we really do hope that, you know, we do more with All Game Coins. And AJB did an absolutely fantastic job of racing in the last race, and he was really mixing it up, which is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, and the good thing is too, I mean, we had to whip this little event together pretty quick for him, but I mean, under normal circumstances, you know, we get a little time and get the guys signed up. I mean, you know, there's guys from all over the world that are racing our circuit if we give them a shot. So that will be very exciting to have some future races where we can get in some of the amazing racers that we've definitely had in this league before.
Yeah, definitely, and it's going to be absolutely super. Really looking forward to it. We really are, and more and more to go. We've got Snowy in there. We've got, looks like, another driver coming in now. I'm not too sure who that is. Oh, Mr. Red Spectre. So Mr. Red Spectre leaving it late, but he is in. But again, we'll just talk about, before we start this race, you know, AGC and what it's all about. So it's an esports platform That's powered by Cardano. And the idea is to have the platform that players from different consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and mobile games can come to find different levels of competition in all types of gaming, which is why it's called All Game Coins. And
seems like it's perfectly named to me.
it does indeed, yeah, exactly. AGC. And if you want to go and check them out, please do so. And we would really, really appreciate that. Apparently, you've got to wait 30 seconds for someone. You better hurry up. Snowy for the win. Well, Snowy's not on track at the moment, and I'm not too sure why. And I don't think his name was actually on the list. So unless it's someone that I don't know, unfortunately, he won't be racing. I'll sell the last in the final. Oh, there we go. Some fighting talk in the chat room as well, Jesse. Wait for one more. That. There we go. Waiting for one more. Okay, that's fine. We're waiting for one more. While we do, and he's just joined, which is absolutely brilliant. So he has just popped himself in. Got another one he's just popped in as well. Who that is. So, got a couple of more drivers coming in. So SVKC has also just joined. Ripnotarian is now back in the room.
I think that's all our people, isn't it? I think.
Soon as it is. Yeah.
Ready up.
So yeah, as soon as they jump in, we'll get him on. Get him to do a quick lap before we do so. But while we do that, let's have a look at some of these drivers, because obviously when we get to the final, we won't have another chance to. I'm going to be spectators. This Snowy admin. He's not, but it doesn't matter. So Evo back there. Our Evo, obviously with Tracks Racing as well. Great to see him on track. And a very, very quick driver indeed. So looking forward to seeing how he gets on. And at the moment, on pole position. So let's see if he can keep that up for the rest of the race. But this man here is one to watch out for. ORT Kings, he has been rapid the last 2 days. And we know he's a good driver. So we'll see what he can do on track as we see someone spin out. Oh, it's Red Spectre. Already putting the foot down very, very early and hitting the wall. So hopefully he'll get back on track. But at the moment, having a right struggle to get onto the track, and has got a bit of a heavy glitch going on. Fletcher's out there. He is, Mr. Matt Fletcher, winning the Mazda Clubman Championship at the moment, and doing a superb job. And really enjoyed seeing his race at Cadwell Park the other week, and indeed did a splendid job there. Lewis is on 4th place now. I tell you what, Lewis was worried about this championship race. This competition race to say. But at the moment, he's looking good for the top 5 finish. So keep an eye on Lewis Beckenham there. And there's Danny C. Again, another one to watch out for. Very, very quiet guy. Very, very quick guy. In the Premiership in the Aston Martin Championship, and doing very well. Just growing and growing and growing as a race driver. So keep an eye on him. He probably is streaming as well. Hartman in 5th place now after that spin as well. So that's very interesting. Went a little bit sideways and manages to get 5th here, Jesse. That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm trying to spot, as I'm going through this field, I'm trying to spot who I think can't make the top 5, and I'm having trouble finding anyone. So that should make for a very good race. That'll be exciting.
I love that. So Andrew was just commented as well. He goes, he's ready to jump back in. He loved it. So don't worry, Andrew. We're going to do a series just for you. League. And we're going to, because it's actually quite cool, because I'm going to be racing in it, and Lewis is going to be doing the commentary. So that's going to happen on a weeknight. So that's really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. So please, AJ, lovely to have you in that. So there we go. Red Spectre there in 9th place. He's going to cross the line now, and I think we're going to be ready for start, I reckon. So Red Spectre there in 9th, now into 5th. We've got SVVKC, who's going to just come round now. So we'll just keep an eye on this last lap. That's a really nice livery. Loving how they're sliding these. Yeah, loving how they're sliding these cars around. It's absolutely superb. Andrew Bozier there is hopefully I said it right. Andrew Bozieri, maybe it's Bozieri. He'll tell me if I got it wrong or not. He'll text me in a minute. He is the man who owns All Game Coin. So please give him a shout out and a wave if you're there watching. But absolutely fantastic. So there we go. And at the moment, everyone's struggling on track, but we're going to have to get this one underway because we are going way into our budget time. And
let's go.
Let's get this one underway as we get ready for Group 3, Race 3. So here we go now, ladies and gentlemen, for Group 3, and on pole is Evo. ORT Kings is in second, Rippin in third, Red Spectre fourth, Hartman in fifth. Who's going to take it into turn 1? It's going to be very, very interesting. Everyone gets away very, very well, and away we go. And it's Evo who tucks into the lead, and straight away ORT Kings shuts the door on Rippin the Terran in third place. And here we go into turn 1 for the first time. Hard on the brakes, everyone's through, and it's Evo who takes the lead from Kings, from Rippin in third. Contact there between Hartman there and Red Spectre. Red Spectre's dropped all the way down to 8th place, so that's going to be a real challenge now. And also Fletcher there in 6th place, having a great little battle there as well, and goes sideways, does Fletcher. So it's going to be Evo in the lead, who's got a bit of a gap at the moment. ORT Kings in second, there's Rippin in third, Lewis in 4th, Hartman in 5th place, Fletcher's in 6th, and Hartman's looking down the inside of Lewis, and Lewis shuts the door on him. And absolutely fantastic. It's not trick or treat yet, and if it was, Hartman weren't getting any sweets there, Jesse. That was brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, and Red Spectre got a little too excited. He didn't hit anybody, but he went right through that hairpin. That was unfortunate. He's going to hope for some chaos up front to get him back in it.
Yeah, that is absolutely incredible. As we can see, Rippin the Terran now into second place. He's going around the outside of RT Kings. If he can hold that inside line, that's going to be sensational. Goes for the cutback, hard on the brakes, tries to turn in on Kings. He can't find that way through, and Kings managed to shut the door, and this is giving Evo the opportunity, as we saw in previous seasons in CC Sim Racing. When they start battling, Evo gets a go in, and is now nearly a second in the lead, with RT Kings in second, Rippin the Terran in third, Lewis in fourth. The battle for second is really intense. As you can see, Fletcher is not in the top 5 at the moment. He's 6th, but can he get into the top 5? We've got to keep an eye on Danny C, and also Red Spectre is now making his moves at the back of the grid, so this can be very tough from there. But here we go, Rippin the Terran again, looking down the inside of RT King, shuts the door. Oh, there's contact between Hartman, and Hartman's round. Hartman's gone round. Oh, that was such a shame. We've got that save. We'll keep an eye on that. Fletcher now round the outside of Lewis Beckenham for position. Has he got that done? Round the outside. Oh, look out for SVV and also Danny C for Preston. We go into turn 1.
Wow.
Hard on the brakes. It's going to be Lewis who holds it, and he's gone sideways. It's contact, and he might lose the back end of the car, and he hasn't. Red Spectre's now in the mix, and this is fantastic news for him, because now he's right in the middle of the pack here, and he's now past Danny C for position, and Lewis is holding on for dear life in a minute, Jesse.
Yeah, some good car control there by Lewis around that corner. I thought for sure he was going to be out, and he managed to hold that thing in. When in doubt, hit the brakes, I guess. But yeah, it's and then a few of the cars there lost some momentum going around that corner and allowed SVV to get right back in there.
Yeah, SPV tried down the inside. Lewis and Fletcher having a good old battle, and Fletcher went very wide there, trying to get the overtake done. He's right on the case of Lewis. So it's the car versus the race driver. And SVV KC in 6th place, Red Spectre in 7th, and he's chasing down. He's just past Danny C for position, and Fletcher goes to the outside. He goes to the inside, now goes back to the outside. Hard on the brakes. He's going to try again. Can he get the cutback? Red Spectre's trying to run the outside of SVV. Can't quite do it. Oh, he has done it. Down the brake. Oh, what a move from Red Spectre.
Wow.
He's gone through and taken that position. What a brilliant move there from Red Spectre, now in the 6th place, and Fletcher's under real pressure, but he's putting pressure on Lewis. Let's go back in a moment and have a look at see that incident with Hartman, but we're going to have to stick with this because it's really intense. As we can see, Evo in the lead, Kings in 2nd, Rippin the Terran in 3rd, but this battle for 4th is absolutely phenomenal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I don't think SVV saw that even coming from Red. We've seen Red use the outside before. We did it at, the Gardens track, he did that.
He's done it! Fletcher's gone down the inside and passed! He's done it! So Fletcher's gone into 4th place, Lewis in 5th, Red Spectre in 6th, and as you said, Jesse, some superb overtaking from Red Spectre again, and he's done it it's so many times. As you can see, Fletcher's now moving over to the inside, and he's trying to hold off. He tries to hold off Lewis, and he's defending. Oh, and it's contact!
Oh.
And Fletcher's into the wall.
Man down.
So let's have a look at that again. Unfortunately, we're going to have to miss the Hartman one. Now, what happened here? So he's defending. He's on the brakes. Oh. And he's had contact with the wall. And that is going to be Fletcher out. And that's such a shame. Really is such a shame. Evo there in the lead. It's Kings in 2nd, Rippin in 3rd. Lewis there in 4th place, having a battle with Red Spectre. Red Spectre down the inside. He's having it large. And Red Spectre goes into 4th. That's a fantastic move from Red Spectre. Around the outside is SVV, and he's done it as well. Oh my goodness me. Double the trouble. And what a move there from Red Spectre. That's absolutely phenomenal.
if you go around that outside, especially if you got somebody holding you to the inside, you go around that outside, you can carry some pretty good momentum, and that's what happened there. Both those guys just formed a train and went right around.
Oh, absolutely brilliant racing here. Red Spectre holding fourth now. Look at SVV trying to shut the door on Danny C. Danny C's now up into sixth place, and SVV is holding fifth place at the minute. But this is a fantastic battle. LB is having another bit of contact there with who's that in front of him? That is Lewis. Danny C. Sorry, contact with Danny C. But it looks like he's managed to hold it. Roberts is now in the mix in 8th place. He's on the back of this, so he's watching on, thinking, you know what? I'm still in this, but watch out for Hartman. He's in 9th. He's just in the background, and we've still got 5 minutes of this race to go, Jesse. What a battle this is, though. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, these cars, if you get a little battle going on, like I said, you lose that momentum, and so Hartman can get back into this. I was starting to catch up even. I was probably about as far back as him in my race, and I just needed a few extra laps, but they didn't come, obviously.
Oh, this is not going to work. Hold on the brakes. Red Spectre's on the outside, SVV on the inside. Red Spectre needs to hold the inside line, which he does. SVV trying to get the inside line there. Lewis has had a bit of contact with, I think that was Mr. Roberts or Danny C, but Roger Hartman's on the back of this as well in 9th place. This is a great battle, but we need to take a look at the leader because he's under pressure from Kings, and Kings is in 2nd, and he's chasing down the leader of this race, and it could be Kings who overtakes to take the lead of this race, Jesse. This is fantastic. Yeah. We don't know where to look at the minute.
I know. I even heard Chewy so excited. He was like, 2 abreast, no way.
Yeah, he's really enjoyed himself as always. I can't leave my dog out of this race. I really can't. There is Evo. He has a great exit off the corner, and he manages to hold the gap, and there's a good move from Lewis. So Lewis makes a move. Oh, is it? Oh, who's that down the inside? Oh, this is fantastic. What a battle. What is going on here? Absolutely brilliant. SVV down the inside this time. He's in 4th. Hold on the brakes. He's going to try and hold that inside line. This is brilliant racing. What fantastic driving from all these drivers. Oh, sideways is Danny C going through the corner. That's superb.
Yeah, it's not often we say sideways and you didn't get touched, but that's exactly what happened. He went sideways and nobody even touched him.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. I want to look at the replays, but I just can't at the moment. Look at Hartman. Hartman's in the mix from all the way at the back after the spin. He's now challenging for a place in the final. Look at this. Red Spectre's under so much pressure.
Yeah, we've got first to last is 9 seconds currently. This is amazing.
Oh, this contact! Look at this! Oh. My goodness me, the battle is on. And look at this, Danny C's now attacking in. Let's go on board with Danny C because this is fantastic. Look at this.
This is amazing. This is so fun to watch.
Oh,
3 abreast
wow.
twice.
Into turn 1 they go. Hard on the brakes. Is Danny C going to be the last of the late breakers? Yes, he is. He gets it done. And he stays. Oh, contact with Lewis. And Lewis goes wide. Red Spectre's got the inside line on SVC. Oh, I can't remember his name now. SVVC, KC, whatever it is. It's an absolutely fantastic race. I'm losing my marbles. Red Spectre's holding it there. It's SVV KC. I'm just going to call him KC for short. It's just easier. And Hartman's now in 7th place. Is he going to steal it with 2 minutes to go, Jesse?
He's doing an amazing job of picking through. I don't know. He's going to do a late break here. I can almost guarantee it.
Oh, what a race. What a race. Oh, contact. Red Spectre's managed to hold that inside line. SVV tries that inside again on the final corner. Danny C is holding off from Mr. Roberts, but Hartman's there. Look at him. Lewis has dropped back into 9th place. Oh.
Yeah, this is nuts. You know, Red Spectre likes to use the outside, but he may have to use the inside here pretty soon because somebody's going to sneak inside him if he's not careful.
Yeah, he shut the door again on NV. Oh, Hartman's gone round. Oh, I don't believe it.
He tried to. He was late braking every time. I saw it. Which there's nothing wrong with going for it there. That's perfectly fine. Good on him.
Oh, it's so late in the race as well when he just lost the back end. Watch this. Hits the grass, goes round, and has a little bit of contact with Lewis for good measure. But my goodness me, that is such a shame. So Evo at the moment has a 1.2 second lead from Kings in 2nd. We haven't said a lot about really. Rippin' Terran having a fantastic race there in 4th. And then we got the battle for 4th. Rippin' Terran in 3rd. And Red Spectre's having the battle of his life for 4th. And who's going to get round to the next round? We just don't know. Who's your money on, ladies and gentlemen? What a brilliant race.
Yeah, it's so difficult to pull away when you got somebody locked on your back bumper in these cars, like we mentioned the draft before. So we'll see what happens. He's just going to have to hold on tight. Whoa, and Danny's using all the track.
There we go. You nearly said it. You nearly said it again. Danny uses all the tracking a little bit more. Absolutely fantastic. So here we go. It's Red Spectre, SVVKC. Then we've got Danny C. Then we've got Mr. Roberts in the background there. And obviously representing a massive shout out to Galatelli and all the family and friends of that racing driver. And he's having a real go at this, isn't he? And it is the final lap, last lap corner. And is he going to have a chance down the inside? This is going to be intense. Oh, good drive out the corner from Danny C. It's going to be a drag race to the end. It's Evo takes the win. King's in second. Ripnotarian in third. I do apologise, guys, because this is where the battle was. And Red Spectre is going to take fourth. And SVVKC is going to take fifth from Danny C. Oh, my goodness me. From Roberts in seventh. It's going to be Lewis in eighth. And then it's going to be Hartman at the back there as he wiggles the tyres and really put an effort in there, didn't he? But it's going to be Evo who takes the win. I'm so sorry, Evo. He needs to be in the back there. That was absolutely epic. My goodness me, what a race, Jesse. Wow, the final.
That was, you know what? We talked about, that race and how stacked it was, and it delivered. That was amazing.
Oh, my goodness me. What a race. Absolutely brilliant race. Well, that was lucky because Ripnotarian did have an actual disconnection problem. And luckily for him, he managed to get away with that one. So just keep an eye on some of the messages coming in. Hopefully we might have a finals round ball coming up, and just hoping that can be done. And Andrew loved that one, absolutely brilliant. So there's your winner. It's Louis there, and that's Evo, who done a fantastic run there. So more of this, please, says Nick. Absolutely brilliant. Agreed, says Carl. Good battling. Unlucky Danny. Yeah, he did well. Danny said, GG, everyone. Well done to those who progressed through. It was really good. Andrew there. Lovely to see that. Wow, what a race. Great job, guys. Very exciting. Definitely one for the highlights video. That was intense, says Damo. Yeah, great racing, boys. I bet I can just imagine them sitting in their chairs, either on their pads or on the steering wheels, gritting their teeth and smiling while racing. I can just see it. Oh, brilliant. That was epic racing, says Richard Pugh. It was, and I'm really looking forward to the final. It's going to be absolutely mental. So there we go. That is your winner. And let's take a look at those race results, shall we? Great to see everyone's jumping in so quickly as well. And let's quickly save that before I forget. And let's take a look at those race results. So it's Evo who takes the win with a 54.471. And I'll tell you what, that time from finalised is going to be very hard to beat. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he gets on. There's ORT Kings in second, Ripnotarian in third, Red Spectre in fourth, SVVKC in fifth. That's your top five for this race. Danny C in sixth, Roberts in seventh, Lewis in eighth. Then we have Hartman in ninth and Fletch in 10th. Unfortunate for him there. So I think there was a message from Tartan. I don't know if Sprinkler's in the room or not. If Sprinkler is listening, can you try and get yourself into this final? If not, don't worry. You know, I know Tartan's there waiting, and there he goes. He's willing to forfeit his place. So if Sprinkler's there, he can jump in. That'd be fantastic. But if not, Tartan, if you're worried about the event, that's absolutely fine. 14's fine on track. If you want to just stay there and watch, it's absolutely fine, mate. We don't mind that at all. But if you want to get in, have a go. Why not? Nothing to lose, my friend. So there we go. We got another driver coming in now. There he is, SVVKC, and this should be the roundup for the next round. And I don't know if we're going to have time to do it, but never mind. It doesn't matter. We'll try and get the drivers in now. And let's have a look who we got out on track. So it is Evo out on track. And we have Pac-Man also on track. So these guys are now qualifying for that pole position. We'll give them a couple of minutes to get their feet in there and see what happens. And this is going to be absolutely intense. There is Matty. I like how they're saying hello there, chaps. I love it. It's great, isn't it? The calm before the storm, Jesse.
Yeah, I know. And some of those guys, I know some of the streamers, sometimes they put heart rate monitors on them. I wish we had some heart rate monitors right now, because that was some exciting racing, that last one. And, this is the best of the best, obviously, here. So it'll be even more exciting, I'm sure.
Well, I'm a bit worried, though, Jesse, because mine says 69 beats per minute. So obviously it wasn't exciting enough, but hopefully the final will be. Finalised, goes into pole position, the American. So Jesse's well up there. Look at that, all Brits, and then there's an American at the top, just hipping Evo. So I'm really looking forward to this. There's Pac-Man. They're still battling on track already. Pac-Man there in third. Then we've got Kings in fourth. There's Butler in fifth. We've got Matty in sixth. Audio Muted in seventh at the moment. Glowing in eighth. And then we've got Lee there in ninth. These are very, very close times. Then we have Rippin in 10th place. Then we have Dusty in 11th with Red Spectre in 12th. Then we have Tartan in 13th. A little bit glitchy from him, but we'll let him carry on. Southpaw there in 14th. And SVVKC there is in 15th place. So very interesting to see where all these line up. And ORT Kings has got a bit of a toe here. So as he crosses the line, is he going to get pole position? That's very, very close. Goes into 4th place and stays there. So, sorry, joined the wrong room, says Marty. Oh, good, mate. Just a time for the final. Yeah, this is going to be a cracking final. Really, really is. Really excited to see what happens in this one. So, no change from the side of the final, but we'll put that in the event final edition when we do the highlights. So there is finalised. Looks like he's going to get pole at this moment in time. We'll give them another minute.
Hey, is there any chance we could squeeze in on one of these cars? I want to see some of I know the logo for All Games Coin was on there. I want to see some of these logos because when you're driving, you don't get to see any of them.
Yeah, I know. You can see what's saying when we get close to getting on the case of like someone at the front of the car, we will get to see a nice looking shot. But let's go on board. We'll go on board here with finalised and with the All Games Coin Virtual Games logo there, and also the Cardano logo on the top of the boot as well. So great to see is represented very well on the back of the car.
Did I see Rippin' to Terran just took the pole?
He did indeed. 54.4. What is wrong with this guy? And on the front of the banners, you can see the All Games Coin banner at the top of the car, and that'll be represented throughout the next series as well. So lots of things happening throughout the series. As you can see, using all the tracking a little bit more from finalised, and I do appreciate that. But Rippin' the Terran at the moment is smashing it. On pole position, he must be smiling like a good, and he's praying that he doesn't have a glitch now. And if he does, I'm sorry, we're not letting him have it this time.
I'll be honest, I put together my bingo card before this race, and I did not have Rippin' to Terran will take the pole in the final on my list, so we'll see if it holds up. No,
this is a very interesting race, isn't it? So looks like everyone's ready. I think we're ready. This is going to be an absolute corker race. We're just going to wish the guys all the best. I'm just going to put a good luck there. And let's have a clean race. Might as well put that down because you never know what happens at the start of this race. But here we go. This is the final. Who's going to take the £100? Who's your money on? Let's have those get those bets throw in now, because this is going to be an absolute corker. We are live here at CCC Racing with our promoters here, All Game Coins and also Cardano. And this is the final. Who's going to do it? We're going to find out now. So here we go. Horns are beeping. They should be allowed, but we don't care. It's the final. Here we go. It's Rippin' to Terran on pole. It's finalised in second. It's Evo in third. Red Spectre fourth. Top five is Pac-Man. Who's going to take it? ORT Kings in second, in sixth place. Let's be interesting. Lights go out. Away we go. And straight away, finalised. Dives down the inside to stop Evo from getting that position, but he can't. He has not managed to do it. And Evo's got the inside line, but this is giving Rippin' to Terran a bit of an opportunity to get away here. And into the braking zone they go for the first time. And it's Rippin' in the lead, followed by Evo, followed by finalised. Hard on the brakes is Pac-Man. Round the outside is Evo for third place. Red Spectre, sorry, should I say. Evo in second. Finalised in third. Pac-Man there in fifth. There's a great battle going on. There is Matty. Watch out for Matty. He was sensational in the last race. He's sideways as he comes through turn 3. Brilliant battle side by side with RT Kings. And RT Kings is giving no sense of letting him have any space at all. And absolutely fantastic as Rip and the Terran holds the lead as they come into the hairpin for the first time. What a great start from him. Evo in second, Finalize in third, and Red Spectre in fourth with Pac-Man in the top 5. Jesse, what a start from everyone.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. You see Butler, Glowing Gold, Kings, all those kind of guys back in the mid-pack. I mean, you know the competition's fierce when those kind of drivers are in the mid-pack.
Oh, mate, indeed. And Rip and the Terran's got nearly a half-second lead on the Evo. Finalised. He's trying to close up on Evo as well. Red Spectre goes sideways and he could lose the back end here. He manages to hold it. And Pac-Man's there, go running outside. Can he get that done? No, he can't. Tries it. Didn't quite work. Butler now in 6th. Dusty in 7th. Glowing there in 8th place. Having a good run here. I love his novice sticker on the back of the boot as well. That's brilliant. Oh, and RT Kings has left the room. RT Kings has left the room, so I'm not too sure what happened there. He's left the room. I don't know if we can see that. Let's have a look. I can't see where he is on track. Now, did we lose him further on? There's a spinner, which is SVV, so not too sure what happened there, Jesse. But he's out. He's lost and come out of this race. So really unfortunate for RT Kings. But Rip and the Terran holds the lead from Evo. And Evo's got finalised all over the back of him. So 2 Americans in the top 6 here, Jesse. This is great stuff. And Mr. Evo has the fastest lap at the moment. Brilliant stuff. Down the inside, Pac-Man for 4th.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those situations. Rippin's up front, but Evo's got to worry about who's behind him right now. Rippin's got a little space, so we'll see what happens here.
Absolutely fantastic as they come round turn 3 again, and it's Rippin holding the lead from Evo from Finalised. This is absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for the jelly legs to kick in with a minute to go, Jesse. You'll get excited already. So there we go. So Rippin holds the lead. Evo in second, Finalised. I bet Evo can't believe it because, you know, you used to see Evo liking up sort of mid-pack, and he's battling away here, and he's gone defensive, which is very, very brave, and he's going to have to hold that inside line. Now he's going to be very, very brave indeed. Goes wide. Evo's having another look down the inside, and Rip and the Terran's gone straight to the left to defend the place, and side by side still Pac-Man and Red Spectre, but the battle for this win is absolutely on the cards, isn't it? Hard on the brakes. Oh, watch out for Finalised down the inside of Evo. Evo going wide round the corner. He's going to hold it. He goes on the grass and he gets the move done. What a move from Evo. Goes into the lead of this race, and Ripper goes pushed out wide, and it's going to be Finalised who takes second place. What a great little race that was, and let's go and have a look at that replay in a moment. But it is, oh, Rippin's off on the grass, and Evo holds the lead from Finalised. Who's going to win this one? This is a brilliant race at the moment, side by side of these two as they climb the hill and they come to the hairpin for the 4th time. Jesse, what a race.
Yeah, and the crazy part is actually if you get on the grass and you got it straight, you can keep going. You're not too bad off. It's just if you try to turn in the grass, then you're going to lose it.
Yeah, and again, Rip and the Terran is trying hard, and then Finalised takes the lead. Finalised takes the lead of the race and goes past Evo with a superb move into the hairpin. And let's see if we can have a look at that. That was absolutely brilliant. So round the outside, holds the brake. Evo loses it on the braking and tacks down the inside. A little Plato nudge from the BTCC to get him through. But now Finalised takes the lead, and this is getting really intense. £100 up for grabs. And Pac-Man's in 4th. Rip and the Terran's gone backwards. We've lost Rip and the Terran, so not too sure what's happened to him. He's gone all the way back to the back of the pack, so not too sure.
Yeah, he must have gone off.
Must have done. I'm not too sure. I don't know if we can have a look at that quickly. He was sort of there somewhere. Yeah, he's in the background. Just see him in the background of the shot. So mistake somewhere. And back to the leaders. So Finalised holding the lead at the moment. Evo in 2nd, half second now. Pac-Man in 3rd. Red Spectre in 4th. Matty's now in 6th. Matty's climbed up to 6th place. Butler in 5th. So here we go. This is going to get really intense very, very quickly. Southpaw with the fastest lap, and he's not even in the top 8. Look at that.
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, that front pack, the 4th, 5th, those guys in there, they're hoping for a fight up front. They don't want to see what's happening right now, which is 2 guys just run a lap.
Oh, contact between Butler and Red Spectre as they go side by side again, and he was on the grass. He lost control and looked like Butler actually helped him to get back on the track. But this has given Matty the place for 4th. So Matty now in 4th place. Dusty is in 5th, and he was in 9th. Look at this.
He just hiding behind the other cars, hoping they go off the track or bump each other, whatever works.
Southpaw now in the top 8, going down the inside of glowing for position, but watch out for Red Spectre down the inside, hard on the brakes, and he tries to hold it. He goes sideways, and he really wants that cash, doesn't he? Down the inside, and he cuts the grass as well, but loses momentum, and that's going to put him back right into the top 9. It goes into 9th spot, and that's not what he wanted, but Finalize is still holding this lead, but Evo is putting some real pressure on him. Watch out for Pac-Man in 3rd. Still a lot to do, but anything can happen in this race. One mistake and it's anybody's, isn't it, Jess? As we see Evo down the inside. He looks like he got that done. He's got the inside line, and he's going to clip the sausage curb on the entry, and he's going to be side by side as they come down the dip, and he's gone into the lead. What a move that was, Jesse. Wow.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, the other thing is with some of those drivers, I mean, if you're going to make a drive like Red Spectre did there, at least don't take out any of your competitors, and he didn't do that. So
yeah, indeed. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I do apologise, everyone. I went a little bit mad with the buttons. And here we go. It's still Finalised holding the lead at the moment. Oh no, it's not. It's Evo in the lead, and Finalised had to sort of bump the rear end of Evo's car there, which is putting him under real pressure again. And as you can see, Finalised is trying around the outside. And if he can hold that outside line, he's going to the inside for turn 2. So hard on the brakes he goes. Evo realises that straight away and holds that line. Goes a little bit wide. Very lucky to hold that one. He's going to try and tuck in. He did very well there. He did very, very well indeed. But anyone can win this. Pac-Man's now in the mix as well. So we've got another 3 racing for this win. 3 minutes to go, Jesse.
You got cars like this too. It's really important as far as positionally where you are on the track, and it seems like Evo and Finalized both have been excellent at finding the opportunities, going wide into some corners and cutting across and things like that. Those are small things that make a big difference on lap times.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a spinner out in the background as well, so someone really not having a good time at the back there. And real shame indeed, but we need to stay with the leaders. This is where it's all happening. Evo in the lead, Finalised in 2nd, Pac-Man in 3rd. Got a bit of a gap now as Evo, but it is closing in again. He seems very good off the exit of the final corner here. Jesse does Finalised, but again, Pac-Man staying with him. Still that fastest lap for Finalised with a 54.4. Oh, goes very wide there. That's going to give Pac-Man the opportunity to chase him down, and that's going to give Evo another chance to pull away. Fantastic.
Yeah, Evo was a little slow through that first corner, but man, he caught momentum and really did well coming out of it.
So Evo in the lead, Finalised in 2nd, Pac-Man in 3rd, Matty in 4th, Dusty in 5th, Butler in 6th, Southpaw in 7th, then we've got Glowing in 8th. Red Spectre now chasing him down in 9th place. Still the fastest lap from Finalised. Audio Muted takes out that top 10 with Tartan just behind there. And back with the leaders. And Finalised under real pressure from Pac-Man now. There's 1:40 to go. Is Pac-Man going to try and nudge Finalised into pushing up to the leader? Which is probably a better idea here, Jesse. What do you think?
I don't know. When I was nudged, I tried that out when we were doing practice racing, and it really hurts the person who nudges them. So you really slow down, lose momentum. So I would advise not. Yeah,
and a little bit of contact there, and that's going to be Matty going into 3rd. No, it isn't. He manages to hold him off. And yeah, great shout there, mate. Really is. And under pressure in the final few laps. I love that shot as they come around turn 3. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, and Evo's got a little space. This is trouble for them. They've got to find a way to get back in it. And like you said, it may take a nudge, but if you nudge, you may be out of the race. So I don't know what they're going to do here.
Oh, concentration has to be key going around that final corner now. And as you can see, Pac-Man doesn't lose that concentration. And Matty's all over his case. This will be the final lap as they cross the line now. And it's Evo who looks like he's got this done. But Matty is looking for a podium here. But watch out for Dusty. Dusty's literally sitting on Matty's backside as he comes into turn 1 here. Hard on the brakes, gets it done. Pac-Man has to yield here, but it's going to be Pac-Man who holds that inside line. But Evo, at the moment, looks like he's got this done. He's in 1st, 1.5 seconds in the lead, and looks like it's game over. Looks like this is our winner at the moment here, Jesse, but anything can happen on the final corner.
Yeah, be careful with that commentator curse.
Yeah, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and we've done that before, and we've seen so much happen. So yes. It's Evo in the lead, and the American 2nd, Finalised, Matty in 3rd, Pac-Man 4th, and Dusty in 5th here, Jesse. But Evo's done a superb job here, hasn't he? He really has.
Yep, just seal it up. One more.
And here we go. And it is going to be Evo who takes the win and takes the cash. and he is our first Mazda Cash Cup champion. So congratulations to Evo, finalising second, Matty in third, Pac-Man fourth, Dusty in fifth, Butler in sixth, Southpaw in seventh, it's going to be Audio Muted in eighth, it's going to be Red Spectre in ninth, it's going to be Glowing in 10th, it's going to be Tartan in 11th, Rippin in 12th, SVVKC finishes in 13th, and it was E-Team Hard's Lee Duncan who dropped to the back of the pack. Oh, that's a real shame because he was doing so well. But he still flashes lights. He's still happy, which is a good thing. And he might just do a little handbrake. He wiggles. He wiggles like he ran out of fuel. But it's Evo who takes the win. Congratulations, Evo. You're our champion and win the cash prize of £100. Congratulations, sir. And hopefully you can come into the Discord and have a little chat with us. That we really appreciate. Wow, good race there, Jesse.
Very nice, very fun. Thanks again to All Games Coin for letting us do this. That's awesome.
Yeah, indeed, absolutely. Look at that. I love that. Audio Muted says I was 8 seconds off winning £100. That's a good way of thinking. It's a good way of thinking. It's a lot better than National Lottery.
Look at that finishing group there. The top, what is that? Top 7. It was a difference of 4.5 seconds. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is absolutely madness, isn't it? So let's take a look at those race results. So it's Evo who takes the win, finalised in second, Matty in third, Pac-Man in fourth, Dusty in fifth, Butler in sixth. It's Southpaw in seventh, Audio Muted in eighth. Then we've got Red Spectre in ninth, Glowing in 10th, Tartan in 11th, SVVKC in 12th. It's E-Team Hard's Lee Duncan there in 13th place, Rippin in 14th, and ORT Kings in 15th place. What a great job. Sorry, got confused at turn 2. Some sort of contact ahead of me, and it all glitched. Yeah, not too sure. 10th to 3rd, though. Happy with that. Great stuff. Richard Bew says, what an awesome race. Well done to the top 3 and all the finalists. Yeah, it was absolutely sensational. And again, massive thank you to Andrew for letting us do this with All Games Coins and Cardano. And we do hope he does get what he deserves, and we can support him with that as well.
We got Evo in the room too.
Oh, fantastic. We have Mr. Evo in the room, and it's great to hear our winner. So let's have a little chat with him. Evo, how do you feel, mate, after that? You are our winner in our first cash prize event, and great to have you back. What a way to come back.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, thanks to All Games Coins for, putting this together. And obviously, without them, this wouldn't be doable. So big thank you to them. And, coming in and racing tonight wasn't even about the money. You dropped me the message and was like, you interested in coming? And I thought, you know what, it's been a while. I haven't even been, properly sim racing for a while. I was like, it'd just be something fun to dip my toes back into. But it was like flashbacks to the minis from a couple of seasons ago, and how intense and, essentially bumper to bumper and door to door the racing is. And it once again, it was amazing tonight. And just couldn't be happy with the result.
Yeah, well done, mate. It was super. And I was just saying, you shouldn't have told him that I asked you to come to this, right? Because that's really gone down very well. But no, it's absolutely fine, mate. No, honestly, as you know before, absolute pleasure to have you, and we know you're a good driver anyway. And at Ted Tracks and RA, and absolutely brilliant to see you. But I love what Matty's just put. Should have given Evo the money up front. I'll tell you what. Oh, you're welcome, mate. Finalised really put him under some pressure there, but congratulations, Evo. You are the All Games Coins Mazda Cash Cup winner. Well done. Congratulations. If you stay afterwards, we'll sort that out for you. So well done, mate. Congratulations. Well done.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you, guys.
Oh, absolutely amazing, Jesse, wasn't it? What a race. And it just goes to show anyone can win these, can't it? And but this time round, it was Evo, and Finalised really put him under pressure, didn't he?
I know. Well, we got Evo coming in saying, hey, I haven't raced in sim too much lately. We got Finalized saying, oh, I only practiced 20 minutes, and here they are on top of the charts. So
yeah, but
kudos to those guys.
Yeah, and then we got Matty finishing last, finishing second, or whatever it was, and then in the final, right at the back in 10th, finishes third. What a great way to do it. Absolutely fantastic.
A lot of fun.
Exactly. Thank you very much, everyone, and we do appreciate you being here. Thank you again to All Games Coins and Cardano, and that was our first of our cash events. And if you want to get involved again, we'll have these posted up. We'll have it a bit more, formal next time, but it was just a quick fire round just to get as many people as you can in, just to really support All Games Coins. And now we know it works. We've got a great car to run. So there we go. Absolutely fantastic. Jesse, it's been an absolute pleasure watching you and listening to you. So thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much to All Games Coins and Cordano and everyone at CC Sim Racing and also the viewers. Thank you very much, guys. We really do appreciate it. Andrew just put, I probably did 100 laps. Laugh loud came dead last. Oh, mate, you were superb and the livery was also awesome. And thanks to Vince from Vacecraft for that. So yeah, go and check out All Games Coins. Go and have a chat with Andrew, and let's go and support him as much as we can. And thank you very much to everyone who's joined us tonight. That was Jesse and Quaylo, who were just chatting and racing. And my name's Craig Cook, your commentator for this evening. We are CC Sim Racing, and we hope you have a fantastic night. Congratulations to Evo, who's our Mazda Cash Cup winner. And have a fantastic night, everyone. Have a lovely time, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Good night.